Good morning, YouTubers. Mike Martins here. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mike. On my way to where the air is free and the clouds are clear and the sky is bright and blue. It is currently, local temperature is 19 centigrade. It is early Saturday morning. I'm off to the shop, but I'm gonna, not without my coffee. Not without my coffee. And what is going on, guys? Oh man, there's so much going on. A gold rally to the end of the day there, pretty much towards the last hour of the trading on the floor there. Man, you should have seen the markets were just everywhere, and it was really good to see oil starting to stabilize downwards, so slowly trending downwards below the $60 barrel mark. And I was watching the S&P 500 in a little bit. I was really busy yesterday at the store. I was going to make a few videos. Today, I don't know how busy it's going to be, but I got a few videos I want to do, a few housing videos actually, that are really seriously starting to take the cake right now. Because now, it's starting to come to fruition, that it's starting to come to light, it's starting to come to the wool over the eyes has been pulled down. We're starting to see what's happening. And I got an email from somebody in Connecticut, actually, that's been watching my channel for like about a year and a half now, and they watch Mike in the Night, and they watch trends in the housing market on replay, usually. And they were telling me, basically, it's a family. They, like, the husband and wife they watch me like, you know, they would watch Jeopardy, or, you know, or they would watch Amazing Race or something. So they watch me very religiously. And they're telling me, basically, that one thing that's actually killing them isn't the housing prices in Connecticut, it's the student loan. Their student loans are destroying them. They both have very reputable jobs, and they've been doing math lately. They picked up a TDS calculator online, a total debt service ratio calculator I keep talking about, bringing up on the show, showing you guys how to use a TDS calculator to see if you're within line of what you make, if you're within line of what you should be to live a very calm, relaxed life, a calm, tranquil, worry-free type life, right? Okay, well, they got the TDS that I showed, the one that I was showing on the show, and then they went through it, and then she said to me in the email that basically the number one burden isn't even their rent. Sorry, mortgage. They own a house. Sorry, they own a 3-bedroom. It's not their mortgage. It's not their car insurance. It's not their home insurance. It's their student loans, because they're going to be paying it off, their student loans, pretty much till they die. So unless they could triple up on their payments and not eat they said for 4 years, they could pay off their student loans. But that's impossible, because that's impossible to do, because you can't go without eating, right? And the interest is what's eating it up, right? Because listen to this is very, very important. Before the governments jumped in, people didn't need government help to go to school back in the day. Back in the day here in Canada, your tuition in the 60s and 70s, tuition, books, price never moved. It's only until the governments got involved and made schooling unaffordable and made schooling a business. So this is how it works. Hear me out, guys, please. When schooling during, let's say, the 1950s and 60s and 70s in Canada, okay, I'm giving you a Canada example because I know the dates. Schooling tuition on average was $1,600 to $2,200 per year, and that includes books. Okay, that's for your first year of college. Second year, pretty much the same price. Things started to change in the late 90s, mid to late 90s, when the governments decided they wanted to start giving students money. They wanted to start giving students money that have no job, no background, no credit, no money coming in, no nothing, and expect them to pay them back when they get a job. That's a nice way to set up a modern day slavery base. That's a nice way to get you hooked. Why would the government jump in? I mean, a lot of we want equal opportunity for every student to get education. I find that to be a bull of crap. To be very frankly honest with you guys, I find that to be the biggest bowl of crap that anyone could ever serve anybody. Steaming hot bowl of crap. And the teachers were kind of educated. The teachers were educated to train their kids, because nowadays I want to sit in the back of a high school class, maybe grade 10, grade 11. I want to sit in the back for one day to hear if the teachers used to say what they used to say back in the day when I was a kid, where they would say, "Do you want to be flipping burgers for the rest of your life?" Well, flipping burgers now, according to the way the younger people are massaged, is a career now. And that's why they're fighting for higher minimum wages. No, minimum wage jobs were created for you to get by, pay your college off, or buy your first car, and move on into different, into bigger and better prospects, right? You don't want to make minimum wage. You want to be at least in the average wage category. Now, because we became deindustrialized and we lost everything, the average wage category has disappeared. The average wage is pretty much either you're in a government job or you're basically making peanuts on the dollar because you're making peanuts on the dollar because of student loans. You got to deleverage. You have to leverage the student loans to what you're making, and it brings you into almost negative territory. So guys, this is a very big deal. This is actually a super big deal, because before the damn governments jumped in and said, we're going to save students and give equal opportunity, but tuition's going to have to go up 5% every year. From 1965 in Canada to 1979, tuition only went up like $17 a year. Or was it $17 a year? Yeah. So, to be very frank with you guys, my dad, like, we know when he came to Canada and started working, he could pay off my tuition for a year of college in a matter of 3 months. 3.5 months. And I don't think there's no way you could do that anymore. I think for you to pay off a year's tuition, let's say going to UFT or York University or BCIT, you'd have to work pretty much a year and a half, 2 years, an average pay job, maybe 2 years to pay off someone's tuition for the year. So nobody could do that. They have to dedicate all the money they make for 2 years. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, student loans are a big deal. So she's telling me that the student loan is what's bogging down her family, and she's having a really tough time making ends meet because of student loans. And I mean, she wrote it down. It's like she got her degree, and then she got 2 more years, and then her husband got his degree, and then they were brought up basically being told that if you don't get an education, you're nothing to society. But everyone's got an education. That's the problem. Everybody has. Luckily, I don't. Luckily, I can't read. I'm a Portuguese, and I'm an alphabet. And I am so grateful. I lived a very common, basic Canadian dream life. I own my own business. I do what I want to do at my business. I make the choices I want to make. I decide to have my business. You know what I'm saying? And they got smiley cookies. I've been giving those away all week at the store. There's no car in front of this car. This guy's been standing at the speakerphone here for 8 minutes and a half now. Oh, here he goes. Hi, how was his story? Is it a nice story? The guy in front? The guy was talking for 20 minutes.
I think they did, but I'm not sure.
Can I get an extra large dark roast with 1 cream?
Okay.
And I'll get 6 of those. How much are those smiley cookies? $1?
Yeah.
That's it? $1 each?
Yeah, because they are donation. It goes all in donation.
Okay, you know what? I'll get 10 of them. I'm gonna give them away today.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's it?
That's it. Thank you.
Alrighty then. See you later.
I give out the smiley cookies every day. The money goes to a good cause. So, anyways, I gave out so many of them actually the other day. I gave out like 26 the other day, and the day before like 54. And then I bought some yesterday to add to it, and I bought some more. I'm buying some more today. I don't know who's gonna come by today because I'm gonna end up eating them all if I don't give them away, right? But yeah, okay. So this is what's happening, guys. So it's the having to pay student loans. They did the math on when they actually pay off the student loans with the interest, right? Provided the interest rates don't go up on student loans. You see, what's going to happen is they're going to lower interest rates on mortgages and lending and all that. But I think they won't touch the interest rates on student loans, because the interest rates on the student loans, it's a different federal separate entity. Hi. How are you? Thank you. I got a box of cookies. How are you, my brother? Good to see you. You staying out of trouble?
No.
Yeah, good. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they move pretty fast in there, eh? Get your coffee. Ooh, look at that Corvette. I love Corvettes. Maybe for my 50th birthday, I'll buy one. Maybe for my 50th birthday, I'll buy a nice Corvette. I'll be 50 in 9 years, guys. 50-year-old man in 9 years, guys. Really hope I get to live to 65, but a good 65, you know? A good, strong 65. Yeah, my whole family, my dad's side, we all die young. We don't live long. All of us. My dad died young. My dad's grandfather. Listen to this. My dad's grandfather was born in California. Yeah, my dad's like this is like at the turn of the century. He was born in California, believe it or not. Like one of the first there, like the farming, doing the farming and cultivating. When they brought water into California, he was part of the whole movement thing. I don't know, it was a long time ago. My dad's father, yeah, my dad's grandfather. So it would be my great grandfather was born in California. Lots of houses sold in the area, guys. Here, lots of movements here. Well, because it's cheaper housing, right? I think that house sold for $229,000 up there. $229,000. Oh, what a beautiful day. My mom's here at the fruit stand. I saw her. I'm gonna go see if she's still there. I'm gonna go say hi to the lady over at the lady at the fruit stand is Portuguese. So my mom's so happy to connect with another Portuguese here in town and talk and stuff, right? Anyways, guys, you know, student loans and stuff. We should do a mic on the night in student loans. Student loans are a big deal. Student loans are it's gripping a lot of people in through their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, and a lot of people know nothing about financing when it comes to takeouts. When it comes to take money out, a lot of people know nothing about nothing. Where's my daughter? Oh, they're at the fruit stand here. Big fruit stand. Big farmer's market today, actually, over there on the other side. Anyways, guys, see the fruit stand behind me? Everybody's there. My mom's in there somewhere with my daughter. I love it. I love the small town, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You guys have a good day.